Okay, so in this lesson we are going to generate our Rails project. But first, make sure that you are in the Rails blog. Just cd and get into the blog file. Okay. Now we are going to find out a bit about Rails. So I'm going to say Rails new dash H for help. Enter. And this gives us a few options for creating a Rails project. So this is the usage for that. What I'm interested in is dash T. So this prevents Rails from generating test files. I'm just trying to keep things as simple as possible for now. In the future, we are going to write some tests. So dash T and full stop and enter. All right, so this has created a Rails project for us without any test frameworks. And once you're done, you have a long list of files from Rails. All right, so what we now want to do um, is install. So bundle and install. So this just install some dependencies for us. Okay, so I've done this before, so I've got all the files. So now we can say Rails S for server. So this will spin up a new server that we can use, and we have an address for it here, this address. So copy this and go into your browser, which I've already done. Paste it in there and hit the return key. So this is the holding page for every default Rails project that you build. Okay, so if you get this page, it means you're doing it just good. So the next thing we want to do is open up a new tab, Command and T, or Control and T. In this new tab, we are going to say Sublime space dot. This works for me because I've configured some things. So this is the project. If Sublime space dot doesn't work for you, which I suspect it wouldn't, do this. Go into your Google and type in Open Sublime from terminal, and click on that link. Scroll down here, installation section. So we want to copy this line and paste it in Sublime, but don't just do that because it depends on the version of Sublime you're using. So just copy this portion first, exactly as I've copied it, and cd space, and then just to double check, space and paste, and then tab. Okay, so tab will complete it with your right version of Sublime. So then come back in here and copy the rest, okay, just up to the / without the / in. Paste this in here and navigate all the way to the left with your left arrow key, and we're nearly there. Come down here and delete this. So I want to copy this symbolic link, ln-s, and then you can hit your your enter button. So hit your enter button now. I've already done this, so I'm not going to hit my enter button. I'm just going to delete this. So once you've entered, you should now have a symbolic link, and you can now type Sublime space full stop or period, and you should have Sublime open up Rails blog for you. Okay, so if that doesn't work, alternatively you could say open space dot, and it does the same thing. It opens up the directory that we've seeded into, and you could open up Sublime independently and then drag this folder into Sublime, and we're back to the same thing. So there's so many ways of doing the same thing. So this is what Rails default generated files and folders look like. It's quite a lot of folders and files, but we are going to go into all of them as time goes on, so you will get comfortable with these folders, I promise. So It's a bit scary at first, but it gets a lot easier. So in this lesson, we have generated our Rails project. We are ready to start coding, but before then, well, a few more things to do. So I'll see you in the next lesson.